Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft War. I'm just gonna say this, if you did not watch yesterday's episode, go back, watch it now. It was a good, juicy episode. Go watch it now, because otherwise it's gonna be spoiled. Alright, good, you watched it? Alright, great. But anyway guys, welcome to Minecraft War. Now, a lot of you guys have been commenting, or a few people have anyway, saying that please upload this show daily. I always miss it and stuff like that. For the last very long while, I have been uploading this show daily, so I don't think YouTube is actually sending it out to you guys. So make sure to every day at this kind of time, if the videos just went out 8 PM BST, British Standard Time, make sure to go onto my channel and check what videos there. Sometimes I upload 2 videos a day, if you didn't know that. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed this show, go down below, smash that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. But last episode, oh my god, it was a freaking juicy one, and we have all this to thank. This little machine, and Joshy and his machine, we absolutely destroyed, and I mean destroyed, and really weakened J-Tom's base. So if J-Tom hasn't prepared, I'm giving him a little while to think about it, but I don't think he's going to think about it. But if J-Tom hasn't repaired his base and hasn't moved, he can expect a missile inbound very soon from us. We bombed J-Tom yesterday. We actually killed J-Tom, I believe, 2 or 3 times with our missiles. Absolutely insane. If you don't know what that is an AC-130. It's insane. But our goal was to obviously bomb his base, but weaken his structure as much as possible so that it's ready to be bombed. Now, he's probably going to move base, and I guess we're going to go check that out in a little bit and just do some recon and see if there's any repairing being done or anything like that, you know, just see what's going on. But our plan was to weaken the top of his mountain, because that's where we'll be launching the missiles straight down, because missiles do damage, but not that much damage, unless you have a really good one, which I don't know if we do or not. I haven't really tested that well. But anyway, so today's episode gonna be a little bit different to all the rest. It's going to be an episode where we kind of mainly stay at our base and we get it ready. Like, we get our base ready. Because I do not want to be like J-Tom, or what happened with J-Tom yesterday. I do not want to be running around like a headless chicken. True, Joshy must be gone out. His plane's up. Oh! Go away! No! Go away! Bold! They pop out of nowhere. But anyway, I do not want to be like J-Tom. J-Tom had no defense plan in place at all. He was not ready. He couldn't shoot us down. He couldn't do anything. And then J-Tom did actually say, expect the unexpected, which means he probably knows where our base is. If not, he will attack probably soon and find it. But basically, if there's a war going on, it's inevitable that J-Tom is going to surprise attack. And we need to make sure they're ready for it. And in fairness, we've got planes, we've got stuff, but we're not ready for it. Do you know what I mean? If J-Tom attacked right now, I have no idea if that plane, even though that plane wouldn't be able to shoot down another plane, but I have no idea if that's properly loaded or not, or ready to go. I have no idea if the AA guns on the top are ready to go. I have no idea if we have a javelin or a rocket launcher that can shoot him down. You know what I mean? We don't have any defense plans. We need an actual proper place where if we're being attacked, we head to the center, has everything we need for every situation, everything. And it's there. We keep that stuff only for defending our base. We don't use it for anything else other than defense. So if someone's on, they can have everything they possibly need to defend. So that's what we're gonna do, because I'm kind of expecting J-Tom's gonna attack and he's not gonna think we're ready, but we're going to be ready. I want to win this war. I lost the war with Captain, basically. I'm winning this war. I'm definitely winning this war, and I'm gonna go ham. Now, from last episode, I kept all the iron and gunpowder on me. And this is very important for making sure that all this kind of stuff is reloaded, which it's not, as you can see. So, for example, this has 1,000 bullets in it. That's actually not too bad, but let's make sure it's all ready to go. So I believe this one actually has ammo, but the other one, this one doesn't have ammo. So we need to make sure that these are all ready. Otherwise, we're not ready. Okay, this does have ammo. This didn't have ammo before. But you know what I mean? If we have all those ready, if someone attacks from an AC-130, these things should be able to defend us, which is good. And I was absolutely shocked that J-Tom didn't have any of these in his base. We managed to bomb his base successfully. I expected it to be a lot worse. See, for example, here we have an actual lock-on guided missile, right? And this is really good, but it's not loaded. So for this, we need an extra piece. We need redstone as well. So let's grab some redstone and make sure. So it's all good having these AA guns and stuff around the place, but it could be more than just one. It might not be an air attack. It could be a ground attack. It could be anything. Now, there's only one thing we can't really defend against, and I guess you can take a guess what that is, and that is a missile attack. Like, if someone decides to nuclear bomb us, the only thing we can do is have an escape plan. That is it. That is the only thing we can do. We can only have an escape plan. Grab as much as we can go, grab as whatever we can on us, and leave. That is it. We can only have that. There's nothing more you can do if someone decides to nuclear bomb us. But from a defensive standpoint of view, look how defensive we are. Like, this base is a mighty fortress. If it gets hit by a missile in the air, or, well, even if it gets hit by a missile from a nuclear bomb missile, you know, we can't stop it. But if it's a plane attack, we can stop it. But, like, if they attack on foot or with tanks, like, this is a fortress. Like, you know, it's gonna be quite difficult to attack. We're on top of a hill, and everywhere else doesn't really match it. So we've got this in the bag. Like, we've got a really good defense here. But like I said, if we get attacked by a nuclear missile, we just have to run. We literally just have to go. That's the only attack plan we cannot be ready for. That's the truth. There's nothing we can do. We'll probably die. That's honestly. But like, let's make sure we're prepared for everything else, because if we know a nuclear bomb is coming, we hop in one of our planes and we fly far away as possible, and we have to restart over again, because all our stuff will definitely be gone. If not, they will get the rest. All right, so let's make sure that this is fully reloaded. 22 bullets, 22 missiles inside here. Lovely stuff. That will do very, very nicely. I actually want to give these a bit of a test in the near future, or maybe even today if possible, and just make sure these actually properly working and are actually tested, because there's so many different types of AA guns and stuff, and I want to make sure that we have the best of the best. Like, you know what I mean? I want to make sure they're good. So I might make some silly planes. They're cheap enough to make, and it will be a sacrifice, but it'll be a good sacrifice. But I might make some cheap planes, and we'll get someone to fly them, and I'll just test them out and shoot them down, see how it goes, you know what I mean? Okay, so currently right now, all our AA guns are loaded. Now, in case that fails, or in case there's more, or it's very, very hard to shoot down the planes, because, for example, if an AC-130 decides to attack us just like we did, AC-130s can shoot from outside the chunk. So if you're sitting inside your base with one of those guns, you won't see the AC-130 unless it flies over you, and it doesn't necessarily have to fly over you. So the best thing to do with that is to have planes, attack planes, ready to go. Like, we need them ready. They can't not be ready. They have to be fueled, and they have to be strictly used for attacking only. That's it. Or defensively attacking only, or taking out other planes. So we need to find out what's the best kind of plane that we can get. Now, we have enough materials to make any plane we want. We just have to make sure we fill it, we get it ready on the runway, and it's good to go. Now, there is a plane. Oh my god, the amount of mobs here. Holy smokes. By the way, do you like my silenced pistol? It's super nice. Now, let's take a look at the planes. I remember there a plane being called the Interceptor, which sounds like a defensive plane. We're not looking for an attack plane. We're looking for a defensive one. Oh, that's another plane we have to try out in the near future. Oh my god, we have to try we definitely have to try out the stealth bomber. Oh my god, that would be so fun to bomb with. I bet you any money. We have to try that out. Right, let's have a look here. So we don't want that. We don't want a boat. How is that under the planes list? Why is that there? That's a boat, obviously. Okay, so I see a lot of people using the F-35Bs and A's and C's. That's one of the most popular planes, I would say, on the server. And they're good attack planes, as we saw yesterday. Yesterday, they were amazing. I believe this is the plane that we want. The flanker. Like, we want to flank them. We want to take them out. I think that looks like a good plane. It's called the flanker, right? It's to flank enemy vehicles and, you know, or the Terminator. No, I think the flanker. I believe I tested that in single player and it had a lot of lock-on missiles. And it looks a bit different. Because if I make an F-35B or a C, like I said, True Joshy uses that vehicle. That's his favorite vehicle. So, like, if we have a different vehicle for our defensive vehicles, he knows not to take that one by mistake. So, for that, we need iron. We have that. We need that, iron, and a here. Okay, right, got it. Okay, so we have everything we need. The only thing we need now is just some blue dye. See, as you can see, it's quite easy to make these vehicles. I wish they were a little bit harder, and I think maybe I can change them in the console. I just think that's a little bit too late now, but hey, well, maybe. All right, do we have fuel in this thing? Because we need to go find some blue. We have 44%. Will that be enough? Oh, I have some in my knapsack. We're good. Right, I hope I can land back here. And this is a really cool skin. They spawn in with some random skins sometimes. So how do we find, like, is it just a blue flower? I think there's a blue flower. All right, there we go. Spotted a blue flower. They're actually in a swamp biome. Didn't know that. All right, there we go. These are the right ones. Like, these definitely, I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, that's definitely what we need. Okay, we'll take an extra one. Actually, we'll take a few just in case we want to make another one. Because we might need more than one at defense plane. Let's think about that. Because if we have one, they bomb that one singular one. Then we're gone. We should have 2 or 3. All right, and down we go. You know what? I'm going to pat myself on the back. That was a pretty good landing. I'm proud of me. All right, anyway, let's make our plane before we get bombed. How morbid. Because since we attacked his base yesterday, I guess he's going to attack anytime soon. Oh, look, we have J-Tom's head. Huh. Right, anyway, playing this. I hope you're worth it because I just hope you're worth it. Because you're called the flanker. It sounds like a good plane. Let's see if we actually made the right aircraft. Imagine if this doesn't even lock onto aircrafts. Like, then we've just definitely made the wrong one. Okay, right. Let's plop it down. We're also need to go to make a home for it. Because I don't want to leave it hanging out on the runway. I don't even want to leave the AC-130 hanging on the runway. Because, like, that could just get bombed so easily. It needs a bit of shelter. So they have to bomb that first. Before they can bomb anything. Whoa. Who's that? Oh, it's Joshie. Okay. Whew. Okay, right. So, let's plop this down. It looks good. It looks beautiful, I must say. Is it the right plane, though? That's the main question. Oh my god, it does look beautiful. Right. So, we are in. Now, let's see. So, it has a machine gun, which is good, I guess. It has a K-31. Don't know what that is yet. It has a lock-on missile. I think, yeah, they're both lock-ons. Okay, yeah, I think we got the right plane. Now, apparently, it can fold wings. No way. Wait, what kind of... Like, what? Yo, that's amazing. Obviously, it can't fly right now, but that's kind of... Can I drive it, at least? That's so cool. That's such a space saver. That's so cool. Anything else it can do? No, that's about it. Okay, so we can fold its wings. That's good. Oh, look at that. You can put a parachute in it for ejector seat. That's amazing. Okay, right. Let's get some fuel. Let's actually make sure, let's fully reload this, because we're going to be using this plane even if it's the wrong one, but I'm pretty sure it's the right one. And we'll give it a bit of a test drive as well, why not? It can also spot helis and planes, which is interesting. Right, so we need some fuel in this. Right, let's take it off and see if this is the right plane. Give it a little bit of a test ride. Dude, this looks like a good plane. Yeah, this is definitely going to be our defensive plane. I want to use, like, certain vehicles for our team. Like, I want to make sure when people see, like, these flankers, they know, oh, that must be our team. Like, I don't want to be using all random vehicles. I want to have a set list of vehicles that we use. Like, these ones for defenses and taking on other vehicles. All that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I believe there's a village somewhere over here. Not that one. There's a desert one. And I would like to, I'd like to test out what we've got on it. Now, I know if you have lock-on missiles, we can't really do anything with them. Alright, there's a village here. Right, so what have we got? So we've got a machine gun. It only carries 300 bullets, which is not a lot. I swear you'd go through that quite quick. Are they explosive bullets? I guess let's find out. Let's shoot. Nope, they're not explosive bullets. And you can only fire like a little bit. It has a bit of a cooldown. Okay, that's quite cool. Oh my god, look at that. When it hits the water, it like splashes. The detail to this mod is amazing. Right, so it's got the machine gun. It's got the K-31. I don't know what that is, but I can see from, if you look underneath us, we have some bombs. I'd say they're bombs. So these could be actually like bombs that you can drop. So we can use this for actually taking out ground vehicles as well, which is a double. Let me test. Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom. Is that a bomb or a missile? Oh no, that's a missile. Oh my god. That's not a bomb. It looked like a bomb. It was our one from underneath. So actually, that's not a bomb. That's a missile. Holy smokes. That's insanely strong. And it puts fire everywhere. Okay, hang on. Fire again. Right into the village. Come on, come on, come on. Fire. Oh my god, that's so cool. Now that whole building's going to burn down. Okay, so we've got that. That's an added bonus. Now, we have R-77 missiles, which, as you can see, cannot be fired. They have to lock on the stuff. So that means that we can take out other vehicles with this, which is great. We got more lock-on missiles, and that's it. Not bad. This will do the job. But we need to make sure that we have this ready and ready to go. I need to make sure that Joshy's informed. Alright, so Joshy, since you're our pilot, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? I want to let you know. So obviously, yesterday we bombed J-Tom, yeah? And that was insanely fun. Like, your missiles and me bombing, that just looked insanely cool. I could, like, see you swooping in and stuff, and I was, like, bombing from up above. I'm pretty sure they were doing damage to you, by the way, with their weapons, and I may have shot you a few times. I bet you any money, because you probably flew into my missiles.
I was reloading my cluster bombs, and I landed in water, so that's why I took damage.
No, I think they were shooting you down as well, though, so you gotta be careful with that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
This vehicle, right? This is the only vehicle. I want our team to be, like, have set vehicles that we use. You know, like, you know in real life where certain armies use certain vehicles and stuff like that. And that's all they use. Like, so they're famous for using... I can't really think. Like, you know how this was World War II, but the British
the
used
USA
Spitfires.
uses F-22 Raptors.
Yeah, exactly. I basically want to do that with us as well a little bit. And I want the flanker to be our aircraft defense vehicle. Like, these vehicles are designed, we'll make them so that they're made to defend our base. We keep them here locked and loaded, ready to take off to defend our base from air attack. And I guess we'll use the F-35Bs and Cs and As or whatever for generally just attacking and doing whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's my primary at the moment.
Yeah, we'll use they're the more superior planes when it comes to bombing and stuff. So we'll definitely use them for like attacking. But these will be in our base, ready to defend our base or any other bases that we have, or to basically encounter or to counter any aircrafts in the sky, really, if we're defending something.
Yeah.
If we dominate the skies, we mostly dominate everything. The worst thing that someone can do is nuclear bomb us or missiles.
But if we dominate skies, we can use turrets to shoot the nukes down.
Can you do that?
I think that's possible.
Can you do that?
I think that's yeah, I think there are turrets that can do that, yeah.
Are you actually serious?
I have been seeing rumors in chat that there are turrets that can shoot missiles down.
Okay, I will have a good mess around with that. I'll do some myth busting, maybe next episode or something. I'll have a good mess around with that. I didn't think that they could be shot down. We'll see. We'll check that out maybe in a bit. But anyway, I want to be...
There have been rumors.
I want to have an attack plan in place. I want to be ready. It's not all the time that we're going to be using this, but you saw it. Yesterday, like, we have, like, really good AA guns up there, and I've reloaded them. They're all ready to go. They're ready to be defended. You know what I mean? Because they weren't loaded, some of them.
Yeah.
But you saw that the AC-130 can shoot from outside the chunk. It doesn't need to be inside the chunk. I can shoot from way far away.
Yeah.
So we need to be ready to intercept it with a vehicle. So I want these on the ground. Yeah. I want at least 2 more of these contracted. Like, I want 2 more, at least. I want these on the ground, reloaded, fueled, ready to go. Only used for defense purposes. That's it.
Yeah.
And I guess attacking, but, like, you know what I mean? If it's close or we're intercepting some, I don't know, tanks or whatever. So I'll leave this on the runway for now because we need to be ready for a defense. But let's get these into a home. Like, this is locked and loaded, ready to go. Locked and loaded. So, like, don't take it off for anything other than attacking. Or defending, should I say. Because we attacked J-Tom yesterday. How long until he attacks again? Like, or finds out where our base is and attacks. You know what I mean?
I think he already knows. I don't know.
I have no idea. He hasn't actually said, so I have no idea. It's seeming like he knows. You've got the airfield. So the airfield is all yours. You don't need to ask permission to do anything. All yours, alright? I'll be responsible for up there. Because up there it's going to get destroyed anyway, probably, let's be honest, if it gets nuclear bombed.
Yeah, probably.
There's nothing you can do. Anyway, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Right, so, that's good. I've gave him a job. Like, he was our pilot, but he was never responsible of the airfield. Like, no one was. It was kind of everyone's. But to have him responsible for that is good, because then now he can just basically look after it. He can do what he wants. He can be prepared himself, because at the end of the day, if we do get attacked and we're all online, he will be the most... He will most likely be the one going up into the sky and actually trying to take down the AC-130 or whatever it is attacking us. That's basically it. So this room right here is not used for much. We're going to turn this room into the defense room, where basically we're going to put stuff inside it, like guns, ammo, maybe even rocket launchers, like javelins and stuff if we can make them, which are lock-on like rocket launchers, which are really good. And I know you're probably saying, but isn't that just basically another chest room? Yeah, it is, but we know not to take from it. Because, like, let's be honest. If we got attacked right now and I needed a weapon or some ammo and I walked in, I'd be like, is there any ammo in the chest? Which, most likely, we're not all using the same gun. So, no, there would be no ammo in the chest. So, we need to make sure that we have basically a room where you can grab a gun and all the ammo you need. And whatever else you might need. But right now, I won't be able to make that just yet because we don't really have the supplies. Well, I have the supplies, but it'll take me hours to make it all and get it all set up. So I'll make sure I have it for you guys next episode. But I guess without further ado, let's go see if J-Tom has moved or just repaired his base and stayed in the same place. Let's go see, because I want to see if J-Tom has moved or not. Because if he's moved, we need to find him as soon as possible and crush him. Because him moving will make himself insanely weak. Okay, so we've made it to J-Tom's. We're about to see if he's moved, repaired, or what's going on. I mainly want to see if he's repaired his base or not. Let's find out. Okay, we're about to come in. Is the base... I'm sure the base still looks destroyed, but does it look like any effort's been done to patch it? Let's find out. Let's put this into VTOL mode and fly back. Alright, has anything been done? No. It's still looking pretty bad. Okay, no work. I don't think any repairing's been done to this base. Nothing. I can't tell if that's a good... Like, since there's no repairing done, it doesn't mean he's moved. I was kind of hoping that might be signs, but he might have not got around to actually repairing it yet. No, it doesn't look like it's been repaired at all. It still looks pretty broken. Has he moved, though? I don't know. His like, I can see in the window, that's an assembler machine or whatever. That's still right there. I can see it. So if he moved, wouldn't he have mined that up, like, and taken it? I have no idea if he's moved or not, but we need to make sure that we find out if he's moved first before we go ahead and do any more bombing, because it could be an absolute waste of time. But I don't know. It looks like he's still there because of the fact that there's still machines there and stuff. But I have no idea. But anyway, guys, I am going to end off this episode here. Hopefully now we're ready for an attack. We probably won't be. But at least we tried. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.